off, right, bye. That's it. She's out of here. I'll get you later on. Right, she's banned in now, but I'm not having back till about July time. Right, you're listening in. She's banned. You're banned. You're banned, Una. Turn your fucking internet back on. You can hear what happened later. You're banned now. You're banned. Sean, you're banned. He's a Bath royalist. He was singing Georgie Porgy fucking rhymes for the Royal Prince. Is that fucking right? Fucking callers we've got on here. Right, we're going to have to get an expert on here. It's a fucking joke. Callers like that? Who needs fucking zombies here? Fuck's sake. They came on all night saying, oh, Tommy, listen. Oh, hi, we're Celtic fans. One turns out to be a heavy fucking royalist. The other one kids on it and then ends up singing fucking nursery rhymes about fucking royal princes. What the fuck's going on here? And he's phoning back, no, you're banned. He's banned. You're banned until fucking further notice. Right. Have some of this. We're chilled acts to Public Enemy tonight. We're having an enema.
Yo, Chuck, what's the move, man? I was on my way up here to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Then this brother stopped me and asked me, yo, what's up with that brother Chucky D? He swear he nice. I said, yo, the brother don't swear he nice, he knows he's nice, you know what I'm saying? So Chuck, I got a feeling you turning into a public enemy, man. Now remember that line you was kicking to me on the way out to LA Lounge in Queens while we was in the car on our way to the shop? Well, yo, right now, kick the bass for them brothers and let them know what goes on.
Rolling stones of the rap game, not bragging. Look bigger than Jagger, not sagging. Roll it backwards, I'ma leave it at that. That ain't got nothing to do with rap. Shut the backs, expose those cats who pose as heroes, take advantage of blacks. The government's gangsters will cut the crap. A war going on, so where y'all at? Fight the power, cause they responsibility. F the police, who's stopping you from killing me? Disasters, fiascos, a loop by PE. If it's eyes, then we believe in TV. Spreading riches, bitches, is new thing about snitches. Watch the masses move as the masses switches. System distant, but barely missed her. My soul intention to save my brothers and sisters. Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that. Yeah, that's right, Chuck, man. That's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, man, let me tell you a little something, man. These brothers running around, hard-headed, they get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know, they try to bring you down with them. But yo, Chuck, you got to tell them just like that.
Screaming gangster 20 years later. Of course it does while consciousness faded. New generations believe in them fables. Gangsta boogie on two turntables. Show no love, so it's easy to hate it. Desecrated while the coroner waited. Any given Sunday, so where y'all raided? With slavery lynching and them drugs infiltrated. I like that dial Chucky, baby. Keep coming back to live love life like I'm crazy. Keep it moving, rising to the top. Dump fresh, clean living, you don't stop. Revolution means change, don't look at me strange. So I can't repeat what other rappers be saying. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Harder than you think is a beautiful thing. Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that. Yeah, that's right, Chuck, man. That's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, man, let me tell you a little something, man. These brothers running around, hard-headed, they get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know, they try to bring you down with them. But yo, Chuck, you got to tell them just like that.
So it's time to leave you a preview, so you too can review what we do. 20 years in this business, how you sell soul, she wins. People bear witness. Thank you for letting us be ourselves. So don't mind me if I repeat myself. These simple lines be good for your health, to keep them crime rhymes on the shelf. Live love life like you just don't care. 5,000 leaders never scared. Rain and notice is the moment they fear. Get up, still a beautiful idea. Get up, throw your hands in the air. Get up and show no fear. Get up if y'all really care. Been 20 years, now get up.
Yeah, that's right. We're public enemy number one in New York. Public enemy number one in Philly. Public enemy number one in D.C. Public enemy number one in Cleveland, Ohio. Also, we're public enemy number one in St. Louis. Public enemy number one in New Jersey. And Brooklyn. Also, public enemy number one in Cincinnati. In Atlanta. Also, public enemy number one in Chicago. Public enemy number one in Detroit. Public enemy number one in Oakland. Public enemy
Yes, the Green Brigade, public enemy number one all over the place. And Una and Sean, they're both public enemy number unos. Public enemy number unos and dos. Number one and twos. None of ones and twos tonight. Public enemy. Public enemy all over the place. And I'm just looking for... we're going to... Here's our expert now. Let's see if his phone's working. Our expert's phone has got a problem with working at times, but when it does work well, at other times it's pantalone. Let's see if it's gone tonight. Here we go. He's down. For a full house here. The bold Jonathan in Swansea.
Hello.
Jonathan.
Hello, Tommy. How are you?
Very well. What are you saying about it?
Pardon? Hang on. Yes,
Hit me with
Tommy?
it. What are you saying about it?
Are we on the air?
You better Adam and Eve it. We're going live to the feckin' planet, Jonathan. Wired to the moon as usual. Hit me with your jazz. Satanic abuse. Should we call Esther Ranson, or is she no worth a fuck either? Who do we call to help this little poor babby? We've got one of our listeners earlier on bubbling. Oh, leave the poor wee babby alone, the 3-month-old baby. So, come on, Jonathan. Tell us the fucking truth, Ruth. This wee babby, as he went through a satanic ritual abuse, do we call the cops? They're no fucking good. Hocus, focus, pocus. Who do we call to help this poor little babby? We need them. I was thinking, Jonathan, should we no go in and adopt him? Can you no find a good lady yourself down in Swansea and go in there and say, we want to adopt this little fucker before he gets any more?
I'd probably screw him up worse than they would.
Oh, come on, don't start. There's no fucking danger that could happen, mate. No danger at all. We need to save the boy. He's only 3 months. 3 months, mate. He's went through a satanic ritual today. Like you predicted just a few short weeks ago. You said to the planet here, live and direct, you said, this wee bastard's christening isn't going to happen because they just don't do christenings. I mean, you'll get his marriage, you'll get his everything else, but so what happened today, Jonathan? Was he? Tell me what happened or what you suspect happened here today, apart from all the lies and bullshit.
Right. Well, Prince George had his christening today, and his christening was very unusual, as are all royal christenings as far as I'm aware, because it wasn't a public spectacle, which I find very odd. Because let's look at this objectively. If you're working for the royal family on public relations, you would do what most families do. You would have a public celebration of a child's christening. And considering how obsessed with pageantry the royal family is, today would have been an ideal opportunity to declare a bank holiday, have hundreds of hours of international media coverage, and have the television cameras in Westminster Abbey to film the christening of Prince George.
Jonathan, your phone line is degenerating like fuck. I'm going to hang up and phone you back. What I want you to do,
Okay.
right, is tie a rope to your 2 legs, tie it on to the bottom end of your sofa, right, open your window, right, and dangle yourself out, right, and swing about if you have to. Swing about, so just tie your legs, right, tie your legs and swing about like a fucking, if you have to do 360 swings, do it just to get a fucking signal. Come on, Jonathan, step up to the plate now, right, 2 seconds, we'll phone you back. Right, his fucking line. Come on. Right, stay there, everybody. Una, you might be getting a reprieve. Sean, you might get a reprieve as well. Maybe. Oh, I'm phoning you back here as well, Sean. I'm not phoning you back. I'm phoning Jonathan back. We'll phone you back in a minute, mate. We'll phone you. Stay there. Right. Tell me. Please tell me.
Hello?
Yeah, Jonathan, right. Tell me, speak.
Yes. Well, but I find don't you agree it's a bit odd that the royal family wouldn't have used this christening as an opportunity for more pageantry
So,
in order to read?
yeah, well, obviously,
Yeah.
why is this a lovely little baby? This should be front page news. Why is his little royalist face plastered everywhere tomorrow in a white gown?
Yeah, because it's non-stop media coverage when there's a wedding or a funeral, but not for a christening, and that makes me wonder whether the royal family are incredibly stupid, or, as seems more likely, this christening isn't what it seems.
So what is it? Get to the nub of the point. What is it then? Exactly. We're here waiting with bated breath. We've got you on here as the expert. Tell us what the feck happened there. I
suspect, like Bohemian Grove, this christening was nothing more than a satanic ritual where they worship a 40-foot owl called Moloch. And
Moloch?
Have all sorts of... Yes.
Are you sure it's no bollocks? But it's definitely Moloch. Moloch with a bollock. Moloch with the one bollock.
Yeah, well... but I suspect that it was a satanic ritual. This child was inducted into some sort of satanic cult.
Oof.
And
yeah, well, of course, we know that. They called Mountbatten satanic fucking cult #1. Right, carry on, sorry.
Yeah, and there was an interesting bit of news before the christening yesterday about Prince Harry's girlfriend, Cressida. Apparently, she declined an invitation to attend the christening because, quote, she wasn't keen on the media coverage. To which I would say, what media coverage? So she knows she's not someone who was born into poverty. She's a socialite, so she knows what's going on, or has an idea of what's going on, and she decided apparently not to attend this christening, which wasn't televised or made a bank holiday by David Cameron and his chums. And because of that, I suspect that Prince Mary won't be marrying her now. This will probably be taken as a sign of disloyalty and possible treachery. So I think all this wedding talk, I think I'm 90% certain that it's all guff now. Any plans that Harry had to marry Cressida have been torpedoed by her refusal to attend Prince George's christening. Because Prince George's christening is probably some Bohemian Grove type satanic ritual.
No, unless she's a beautiful lassie. No, unless she's a beautiful lassie. She's got brains. She's dodged a double bullet there. She must have gone to a satanic ritual abuse of a poor wee 3-month-old baby, and she dodged getting married to a Nazi uniform wearing fucking little scumbag cunt. But anyway, c'est la vie. Carry on.
Let's just call him the ginger Nazi, the illegitimate ginger Nazi, because there's some questions over his parentage.
Indeed. Well, there's no any really questions this end. We all know that his real parent is actually his real father's still kicking about outside the royal family. What's his name again? Hewitt, isn't it?
James Hewitt, yes. But this poor child is literally screwed because he's been brought up in a family of parasitic, satanic scroungers who want to exterminate 95% of the world's population. The police are corrupt as hell, as we've seen from Plebgate. And putting that child into social services would be even worse again because of all the ritual child abuse and negligence there is, from Victoria Columbier to Peter Connolly to that poor